Now, quickly shifting focus, we have some breaking news coming in. This is in connection with the Telangana Tunnel Collapse. Rescue teams have zeroed in on 4 more bodies. The bodies have been located under 4 meters of slush, and the bodies are going to be retrieved by tomorrow. 4 more bodies have been found beyond the boring machine. 1 more day is likely to retrieve the remaining bodies. Grim news coming in. It is no longer a race against time to save the tunnel workers who had been trapped after the collapse of part of the SLBC tunnel roof. There were hundreds of rescue personnel who had been on the ground for days now attempting to rescue those who had been trapped. There were 8 workers who had been trapped after the collapse of that portion of the tunnel roof. But unfortunately, the rescue teams are now zeroed in on 4 more bodies. These bodies have been located under 4 meters of slush. In fact, one of the key elements of why the rescue teams had to race against time initially was because the tunnel had been filling up with water. Now, these bodies are going to be retrieved by tomorrow itself. Beyond this as well, there are 4 more bodies which have been found beyond the boring machine. 1 more day is going to be needed by the teams to retrieve the remaining bodies. We're crossing over to my colleague Somit to bring us more details on this. Somit, of course, no longer a race against time. What we're telling our viewers at this point is that the rescue teams have been able to zero in on 4 more bodies.
Well, can you please repeat the question?
Absolutely. So, what we're telling our viewers at this point is that there is no longer, of course, a race against time. Rescue teams have zeroed in on 4 more bodies.
Well, that's true. Since yesterday, we are seeing that GPR technology is being used because since, days this rescue operation is going on, they have used sensors, they have used, even cell phone tasks, everything. They are exploring all the angles, and even plasma cutters have been brought to cut down the TBM machine, to cut down the, conveyor belt which has collapsed there, and even the slab has collapsed there. So finally, because there is huge amount of mud slush, there is huge amount of water, dewatering has begun on the day, day 2, day 3 itself, and on the 5th round itself. So now it's been around the 8th or 9th round, and all the rescue teams, including the SDRF, NDRF, and also the RAT miners, Army Task Force, Navis miners, all of them are inside the tunnel, and they're trying their level best to, carry out this operation. And since yesterday, the officials are using GPR technology to find out where exactly the remains of these 8 workers are, and now 4 have been identified, and by tomorrow they will be retrieved, is what the officials are stating.
Absolutely. Somit, thank you so much for joining us and bringing us more details. Now, shifting